You all. I love you all more than I love myself. You all mean the world to me. Your support is what keeps me alive. I love you all.
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl BRIE Natural back with another video. I am so excited because I am dyeing my hair again. So I dyed my hair before. I dyed my hair red and it was cute. I was feeling myself because that's when I did my big chop and it looked like a red wig on my head. And it was like, I thought it was cute back then, but just looking back, it was kind of like, no. The hair, the color that I have now, I don't like it. And I feel like it ain't light enough for me to, I feel like it's not going to be light enough for me to color it and try to have a lighter color because I feel like it's going to come out really dark. So I did not want to come to this, but I did everything. I tried baking soda and peroxide. I tried the developer worked, the peroxide worked, but it's still not light that I wanted it. So I'm actually going to be kind of bleaching my hair. Come to this, but I feel like it's the only way. I'm not going to keep it on for long. I'm not having my hair like super wet. So this is what the box looks like. That's what it looks like. It's Garnier. And like, see the colors on this side? I'm not trying to get it this light. I just want it light enough for me to do my... So yeah, I'm going to be lightening my hair first. And then, you know, get it a little lighter than what it is now. Because it's not working to me. So, and then I'm going to show y'all the colors and how much you need for this, for that. Anyway, yeah. So, let's get started. Before we get into this video, make sure y'all give a big thumbs up. I'm trying to get to 20 likes. 20 likes, I know that's not a lot for some people, but it is to me. So make sure you give a big thumbs up, and while you at it, go ahead and subscribe. You know, just you get a 2 for 1. So you know, so go ahead and do that, and let's get to it. On, and I never bleached my hair before, so I'm definitely gonna read the instructions. Okay, so what the instructions are telling me: take A to A and C into A. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so after reading this, it say to apply it on dry, unshampooed hair. So in this frame, the bleach was not coming out the tube, so I had to unscrew it and then put it on my hair. So I'm just going to talk about going back to when I dyed my hair. So when I did my big chop, I did dye it red, as you saw in the picture. And I was loving it, girl. I was like, boom, boom. And I really thought I was cute back then. But just looking back, the color was cute. It was just my hair looked like a wig. But anyway, I was popping. My hair was natural. That was my first time cutting off my ends and actually being a full-headed natural. And I thought it was a good experience for me, and I'll never forget that. If you was wondering like how many years have I been natural, I actually been natural I think about 2 years. I don't know if it's exactly or over 2 years, but I know I was transitioning. I didn't do a big chop because I was not going to do that, but I know I cut my hair in 2016. I'm pretty sure it was I think it was during the summer But if I wasn't, oh well. But I know it was about 2 years, so oh well. I don't know how long I'm gonna be leaving this on. I'll let y'all know once I start rinsing it out. But I'm just kind of eyeballing it to see how light I want it and how vibrant I want the color. So I'll come back and okay, so it's been about 2 minutes and I think it's okay. I think it's light enough for me. But anyway, I'm gonna rinse it out. Rinsed out my hair and I haven't looked at it yet, so I'm about to take it down and see what color it is. I hope it's not too bright. I'm gonna be crying if it is. So I don't know if you can see the true color, but it's way lighter than what it was. Well, this side actually processed more than this side. I was taking too long. Oh yeah. Oh shit. So I actually had to go back into my hair and put more the leftover bleach that I had in my hair because the other side was way lighter than the other side and I wanted my hair color to be even. So I just went back into that piece of section. I sectioned it off and I just reapplied the bleach. Okay, so I think it's done. I think it's like light enough than the other side. So I'm just going with this Ultra Anti-Brass conditioner. You can't see it, but I'm gonna rinse this out, going with the conditioner, and I'll show you. I'll leave the conditioner on for like, I'm gonna do 45 to an hour because I want to make sure it's nice and moisturized and my hair won't fall out and I won't break my curl pattern. So yeah, 45 to an hour with this conditioner, and I'll see you when I get back. Okay, so what I'm using for today, I'm using the Adore brand African Violet, and I'm also going to be using the Adore brand Violet Gem, and I'm also going to be using the Adore Intense Red. So it's about that much of the African Violet. I'm going to be using the whole bottle of the African Violet, and I'm going to be using the whole bottle of Violet Gem, and I'm going to be using only about that much of Intense Red. Okay guys, so I'm back and I took the liberty of going ahead and washing it and parting my hair into sections. And so I'm just gonna do my mixture. So I'm using this conditioner. I just use a cheap conditioner. You get to tweak it on how light or how dark you wanted it. I just tested on my glove to see if that's the right color, and I was okay with this, so I was like, okay, that's good. So let's get started. So obviously I'm going to do a strand piece to see if it's okay. I'm not going to just plop all that hair dye on my head and not do a test strand. But when I tested, it looked just so pretty on my hair. So it's gorgeous. So I just kept on going. And remind you, I did put conditioner in this dye. Once it's like when it's dyeing, it can moisturize at the same time. I think this is a really good hack on to dye your hair. It also makes it thinner, so you won't just plop just straight down your head. It actually, if you have a lot of hair, actually thin it out. Also, what I noticed about putting on the hair dye is with the conditioner, it's like I was being really hard. Like I was putting on my hair, but I was like when I was running my fingers down my hair, I was actually squeezing it out. So I just had to be a little lighter on putting it on there because the conditioner was like um, detangling my hair really well, and like it was just slipping off. So I just had to gently massage it into my hair without taking all of it off. Okay, guys, so the hardest part about dyeing your hair on blonde or lightened hair is it's really hard because you putting on this dye and you putting it on there or whatever, and like you rinse it out and it has like splotches of red. I mean, wow, red. Have splotches of blonde in your hair, and you absolutely do not want that. So that's really good if you take your time and cover it. I mean, this is semi-dye permanent, so I could have took my time with it. It's not harmful or anything. So make sure you take your time and really saturate your hair with the dye so you won't have any spots of blonde in your hair. Oh my goodness, look how beautiful that purple is. It's so beautiful. So I just cut to the top, I know y'all seen a whole bunch of videos of hair dye videos. So I just started from the bottom. Now we here, yo. Let me stop. Yeah, so I'm just finishing my hair or whatever. Make sure it's good and saturated. Now, I do dye my whole hair. I mean, not all of it, but I make sure I get on the roots because, like I said, I don't want any blonde parts anywhere, especially on the roots, because that's easily to miss. So I make sure I even put it on my virgin hair just to be safe. Yes, last piece. Thank you, goodness. I was taking. Oh my goodness, this process seemed like it was taking forever. So this is my last piece. Thank goodness, and I'm just plopping that on there. As you can see, I always get lazy at the end, but I'm just make sure raking it through. Make sure I put it all around my perimeter. Make sure. Oh, them edges. Ignore the edges. Sorry. Make sure I put all on my edges, and yeah, I'm just making sure I cover everything as possible. Okay, so I'm just gonna pop all this hair on top of my head and just secure it with a clip or whatever you want to call it, and yeah. Everybody know when you dye your hair, you have to have some type of dye on your finger. So I'm just gonna use a plastic bag, and I realized when I put it on my head it's really too big for my head. So it took me a minute just trying to put this on my head, but I eventually got it, and we're gonna move on. Yes. Okay, guys, so I'm back. I actually slept on this overnight, and I'm just about to wash it out. This is what it looks like. It's not as bright when I put it on. Maybe because it's soaked. Maybe because it's soaked in. I'm like, I don't know. It might look different when I rinse it out. But anyway, my curl pattern is still the same. I didn't damage anything. So I'm just going to rinse this out and I'll be right back. Okay, guys. So I rinsed it out and this is what it's looking like. Oh, okay. You can really see it in the sun. Like if I turn off my light, you can't really see it. I mean, but you can. My hair feels really good right now. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you give a big thumbs up and make sure you check out my next video. I'm doing a wash and go on this cute color. So stay tuned. Peace out. One love and shoo.